This video is of Cripple Creek from Fiddler's Philharmonic. If you haven't played in this book before, I want to explain some of the parts of each piece to you that they have. The first rendition of the song on the page is the solo, and it may be in a different key than the tune, even though it's got the same melody. The reason is that for the solo you might play it higher than you do when you're playing with a group, which is what the tune is for. So you will see down below the solo, you'll see there's 3 lines of music. There's the top one is the tune, which is the melody that you play with a group. Then the second line is the break, which is like a fancy part that you can play along with the melody, with the tune. And the third line is the backup, which is kind of like just a rhythm part, kind of backup part that you can play along with the other 2 parts. You'll also notice in between the solo and those 3 lines of music, you'll notice a short little piece of, a short little line called the kickoff. That's something you can play at the very beginning of the song. And then after all of the music, you'll see another short little line called the tag. That's something you can play when you're done with the song. So let's start with the solo key. I'm going to play that one first. There we go. This is a little bit higher than the tune. Now here, technically you would repeat what you just played, but I'm going to go on to the second half. Now I'm going to play the kickoff. And then you'd go into the tune. And of course, technically you'd repeat what you just played here when you're performing it. But I'm going to go on to the second half. And then, when you were done with that, you could play the tag. Now I'm going to play the break, the fancy part that goes along with the melody. And now I'm going to play the backup. It'll sound a little more boring, but you'll notice that you get to play 2 notes at once again. Here we go. Rest. And that's Cripple Creek.